Aloha, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham. I'm an in-home tutor covering Honolulu, Hawaii, and all of Oahu. And today I wanted to share with you a little math tip. It's called order of operations. I had a student challenged by this today, so I just wanted to give you a quick lesson, quick explanation in how this works. Order of operations in math is the order of which you must perform your multiplication, your division, addition, subtraction, etc. The way to remember this is something called PEMDAS. Now, by the way, a couple things. I'm not using any fancy software here. This is just an article that I wrote previously, and I hope you like the virtual background of a messy office. No, okay, all right. It's my office. But I am working on getting a green screen so you won't have to look at it. And I'm straightening up the office so I don't have to look at it. But in the meantime, let's get back to our lesson here. Let's remember PEMDAS. And as an acronym, you can remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, for PEMDAS. And what PEMDAS actually stands for is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now, multiplication and division are interchangeable. So just do those from left to right. And the same thing with addition and subtraction. It doesn't have to go addition and then subtraction. It's interchangeable. Just go left to right on the equation. But the PEMDAS, the order of operations, is very important in order to get the correct answer on equations. Okay, for example, let's take a look at a very simple one. When I do my in-home tutoring and my remote tutoring as well too, covering the entire United States, I like to give very small numbers when I do examples and when I give a lesson. The reason for that is I don't want people to be overwhelmed by looking at these huge numbers while trying to learn a new procedure. Okay, it's much easier to use a small numbers. People are less nervous about small numbers. They've already got some idea what the answer is. Like some of you already know what 2 plus 3 times 0 is. Some of you will be surprised when you look at the answer, and in that case, give me a call. But anyway, the order of operations becomes important when you're adding, I would say, 3 or more numbers with different actions such as multiplication, division, plus, minus, etc. So let's take a quick look at this before I end up stumbling all over my tongue. And let's look at this problem right here. We got 2 plus 3 times 0. Now, if you completely ignore the order of operations, then we can just add up 2 plus 3, which equals 5, and then take that answer, 5, multiplied by 0, and we get 0 for an answer. At which point I'll grade your paper, I'll mark it wrong, and then we'll have a talk after class. Now, just kidding, but let's take a look at it using the order of operations. So once again, we got 2 plus 3 times 0. And according to PEMDAS, multiplication comes before addition. So we do the multiplication first. Excuse me, got a mouse acting up. And I repair computers. Cobbler's son theory, right? So multiplication first. So we take this 3 and multiply by 0. So 3 times 0 is 0. Now we go from, and I might be a mirror image here, but now we go from left to right. and we go 2 plus the answer of 3 times 0, which is 0, and we get 2. So the correct answer is actually 2, and you get an A now. But let's keep this kind of short. And one of the things I want you to be aware of here is, once again, no matter how big the numbers are, no matter how complex they may look, maybe they're decimals or fractions or whatever, the procedure is exactly the same. So don't let these big numbers here intimidate you. Just learn the procedure. And that's where my job comes in. My job is to teach your child, or you for that matter, if I'm tutoring you, self-confidence, good study habits, and procedures so that you can get not just the answers that we get while I'm there, but you can start getting answers after I'm gone, to where you become independent of me and just don't need me anymore at all. That's my goal, to get fired. But seriously, I also have ADHD, and I've learned to control that through martial arts, and basically to also see the symptoms, like maybe talking too much, to see the symptoms of ADHD and to be able to stop what I'm doing before I do it. And I did that without medication. Now, there was no medication, obviously, when I was a child for ADHD. But let's take a look here. So if you or your child needs help in math, by all means, give me a call. Now, if you're here on Oahu, text or call me at 224-1870. If you're on the mainland, please just text only because of the time differences, but go ahead and text me, and then we'll arrange a time where we can talk over the phone, okay? If you're an extreme do-it-yourselfer, here's a very good book that you can download. I'll have that link in the description of the video, or it's also on this page here. But this is a affiliate product. It's not my product, so I do get a few dollars if you download it and order it. So I thank you for your support on that. But that's the end of your lesson. If you have any questions, go ahead and don't forget to subscribe. Ask questions in the comments, and most importantly, give me a text and have me help you as a professional in-home or remote tutor. So I guess that's it. God bless you. Aloha.